Good morning, students. Welcome back to the English class. Today we are going to start with a new topic, that is pronoun. This topic also you have studied in your previous classes, but still we will revise it again. So let's start with, what do you mean by pronoun? Pronoun. What is a pronoun? A pronoun is a word which is used in place of a proper noun or a common noun. Generally, a pronoun takes the place of a particular noun. The pronoun refers to its antecedent. A pronoun helps us avoid unnecessary repetitions in our writing and speech. In other words, words that can be used instead of a noun are called pronouns. The word pronoun means for a noun. So by the word itself, it is clear that pronoun stands for a noun. There are the few examples given on your screen there, like I, me, we, us, you, she, her, he, him, it. Yes, and we can make a sentence like this: we walked across the bridge. Now, further we will be studying about the types of pronouns. So let's move forward. Here are the different types of pronouns. There are 8 different types of pronouns. Number 1, the personal pronoun, reflexive pronoun, empathetic pronoun, relative pronoun, interrogative pronoun, indefinite pronoun, demonstrative pronouns, and possessive pronouns. Let's study them in detail one by one. Number 1, that is the personal pronoun. What do we mean by the personal pronoun? Personal pronouns are used to replace nouns or noun phrases. Personal pronouns stands for 3 persons: first person, second person, third person. Okay, so the personal pronoun of the first person stands for the person speaking, the person who is speaking. Okay, like I, we, me, us. For example, this car belongs to us. I won the award. Personal pronoun of the second person stands for the person spoken to. For example, why are you crying? Only you are allowed to attend the party. Personal pronoun of the third person stands for the person spoken of. He, she, it, they, them, him, her. Example, I heard him telling them about the movie. He agreed to look after the baby. Personal pronouns for people like I, you, he, she, we, they, for etc. we use this. And for things and animals, it, they, and them. Yes, so let's move to the next one. Reflexive pronouns. What do we mean by the reflexive pronouns? Reflexive pronouns are pronouns where the subject and object are the same persons. That is, when the action of a verb refers back to the doer. Reflexive pronouns are formed by using self in the singular and selves in the plural, like myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, yourself. Yes, for example, John reminded himself that he had to try harder. You are old enough to dress yourself. Suddenly I found myself in a dark room. Let's move to the next one. Empathetic pronouns. What is the empathetic pronoun? Empathetic pronouns are pronouns used for highlighting, stressing, or emphasizing the noun or pronoun that comes before it. An empathetic pronoun can be omitted without changing the sense of a sentence. Empathetic pronouns list are myself, himself, herself, itself, yourself, themselves, ourselves. For example, Joseph himself went to check the gate. He himself is responsible for those low grades. Jane herself looks into the nitty-gritty of running the house. So here, whichever empathetic pronouns are used, they are giving emphasis or emphasizing the subjects they are talking about, like Joseph, he, Jane. Yes, let's move further. Relative pronouns. What do you mean by relative pronoun? Relative pronouns are used to join sentences or clauses, and they refer back to the nouns going before them, like who, whom, which, whose, that. For example, this is the lady who helped me. This is the book that my mother wrote. There is a man whose horse won the race. Yes. Next one. Interrogative pronoun. By the name itself, you can get to know what we are talking about in these pronouns. Interrogative pronouns ask questions. Compound interrogative pronouns, those ending in ever, are used to express surprise, confusion, irritations, etc. Interrogative pronouns list what, which, who, whom, whatever, whichever, whoever, whomever. Example, who is there at the door? Which is your book? Whatever are you doing? Next one, indefinite pronouns. What do you mean by indefinite pronouns now? Indefinite pronouns refer to an indefinite or general person or things. These pronouns refer to people in a vague and general meaning. For example, these are the lists there at below: all, any, each, everyone, few, some, somebody, everything, nobody, anyone. Now, for example, nobody attended the meeting. Something is wrong there. Everyone was smiling. The next pronoun, demonstrative pronouns. What do you mean by demonstrative pronoun now? Demonstrative pronouns point out people or objects. There are 4 demonstrative pronouns like this, that, these, those. You have studied these 4 lists of the demonstrative pronoun in your previous classes also. This, that is used for pointing out the things. This is for the nearby the things. That is for far away things. These again for the plural things which are nearby. Those for the plural things which are far away from us. Like for example, those are my neighbor's dog. This is my bicycle. These are cakes and those are burgers. Next one, possessive pronouns. What do you mean by possessive pronouns now? A possessive pronoun points towards the owner of something. Possessive pronouns list are here: hers, his, mine, ours, theirs, yours. For example, the blue hat is mine. Yours is on the upper shelf. My aunt is a graphic designer. This computer is hers. Often the words used as possessive pronouns are slight modification of the words used as possessive adjectives. So we may get confused at times. Remember that there is a major distinction between them. While possessive pronouns are used in place of nouns, possessive adjectives modify or describes noun. For example, this dress is mine, this is my dress, that school is hers. Okay, now better this is the homework that you have to do in your grammar notebook, and as usual after doing your homework you have to submit your homework between 5 to 7 p.m. in evening. Till there, take care, have a nice day.